Hey, Justin.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. I have a question from a customer.
Oh, cool. Let's see. So Chris asks, what bottles of bourbon would you buy to showcase different flavor profiles and aging processes from around the different regions of America? That's a great question, Chris. Let's talk about it. So obviously everybody knows about Kentucky. There's plenty of brands from Kentucky. One of which I'm really into, Green River. We've done it before and we'll talk about it again. So Green River is out of Owensboro, Kentucky. They're making inexpensive but really fantastic whiskeys. Another great brand, Frey Ranch from Nevada. Colby Frey, he's been around. We've hung out with him before. Makes really great stuff. Farm to bottle, really great, fun whiskeys. Still Austin out of Texas. They're making really great things because it's hot and humid there. It does some really great things with the aging, and they're making really great products. Redwood Empire out of Sonoma, California. They were sourced for a long time, but they're finally putting out some of their own stuff, and really fruity, again, inexpensive, out of California. Who would have thought that some great whiskeys were coming out of California? Another really fun one, Pumpernickel Rye from Middle West. They're out of Ohio. It's a very interesting rye, and I can't wait to try it again upstairs. Yeah. And a local favorite, Law's Whiskey House. Al's a great guy. They're making really good things. They're making their stuff out of grains from Colorado. Really great stuff. Let's go try them. Hey guys, Justin here from Argonaut Wine and Liquor. We're going to try all these great American whiskeys for Independence Day. But first, we'd like to tell you that today's the last day for our 250th anniversary sale. It ends at the end of today. Next week, we're going to be having a taco truck on July 9th from 12 to 3, thanks to Modelo. Now, let's try some whiskeys. So Chris's question was, what bottles of bourbon would you buy to showcase different flavor profiles, aging processes from around different regions of America? We cheated a little bit and brought a couple ryes in on this, but we got 6 different whiskeys. We have Redwood Empire out of California. We have Frey Ranch from Nevada, Still Austin from Texas, Green River from Kentucky, Middle West from Ohio, and Law's Rye from Colorado. So first we're going to start off with the Redwood Empire. They're out of Sonoma, California, making really great things. The humidity and warmer climates definitely affect aging. It's light and fruity on the nose, a lot of raspberry. It seems like just on the nose that it would be one of those things that you could say would be a porch pounder. Spice comes through a little bit. That raspberry kind of takes second place to that cinnamon. It is really easy drinking, really well balanced. They're making some great stuff, and I'm really excited to see the future that they have. Next is the bourbon from Frey Ranch. So this is a family-owned company. They are farm to glass, so Colby Frey is actually the farmer that makes the grains that they use for these whiskeys. He distills it, making really great things. They're out of Reno, the Reno area. Spicy on the nose, almost dilly too, it almost smells like a rye. Mild-bodied, caramel. Another one that'd be just really easy to drink, especially in the summer. Really well-rounded. That dry heat definitely makes a unique whiskey. They're doing really good things, and I'm glad that we sell it. Next is Still Austin, out of Austin, Texas, obviously. So that Texas heat and the humidity really plays well into aging whiskey. This is only, I think, less than 3 years old, but you would think that it was a 15-year-old whiskey coming from Kentucky. Really sweet on the nose. It's very decadent. This one is cast strength, so it's going to be a little hotter. Oh, that's delicious. Creme brulee, caramel, a lot of cinnamon. It's got a great mouthfeel. Not super tannic, even though it's getting cooked down in Texas. That's a great whiskey. I really enjoy their whiskeys. Next is Green River out of Owensboro, Kentucky. This is a barrel select that we did last year. One of my favorites. It's 128 proof. Green River used to be a huge distillery prior to Prohibition. Unfortunately, Prohibition made things difficult for a lot of people, and they went out of business. But O.Z. Tyler used to distill at the same location, but now Green River is distilling in that same distillery that they used to pre-Prohibition. They were making great things right out of the gate. This doesn't drink like a 128, but it's got the big backbone. Apricot, pecan, very full flavored. This is one of my favorite picks that we did this year. But their whole product line is inexpensive. Their flagship bourbon, wheated bourbon and rye are $35 on the shelf. Great everyday drinkers. Next, we have Middle West. This is their pumpernickel rye. So they're using pumpernickel rye, obviously, for the distillate, for the mash bill. So a lot of rye spice on the nose. It's milder on the palate. Really velvety, dilly, cinnamon, a little pepper. One of my favorite ryes. They're making some really great things. They're also doing some contract distilling, so you'll probably find some other products that come from that same distillery. And last, we have the newest iteration of the Law's Bonded Rye. This one's a 10-year-old. A lot of caramel. Some nice, like, green notes on the nose. Oh, that's good. Again, some of that herbality that you would, herbaceousness that you would get from a rye. I think I think they've always made really great ryes. And again, you're getting more of that dry heat that you would get from Nevada here in Colorado. We're, basically a desert as well. This is super full-bodied, cinnamon-driven, really great whiskey, and made here in our backyard. So I hope that answered your question, Chris. Thank you so much for the question. I hope you all have a very safe and happy 4th of July. Thanks for coming. See you next week.